I'm your host, Stephen Vanover, here on the Sports Talk Line Network, where we talk sports 24/7, 365. I'm here with my cohort in crime, Mr. Nate Dowdy. You can find him on Twitter at No Remorse Sports. Find me on Twitter at Stephen Vanover, and we're here with NFL Game Day Week 8 Live. All right, Nate, you know how the drill goes. It's first up, Atlanta Falcons versus Carolina Panthers, and it's your turn.
Oh, well, what do they know? The Atlanta Falcons actually won a game, and wait, they actually had a fourth quarter lead that they actually held on to. That's all you need to know.
No, you're telling a story. Fake news.
Fake news. No, my nose did not grow, Stephen Van, or something else grew now that I actually found out the Falcons won a game. But with that being said, I was too quick to give the Carolina Panthers praise because they were staying alive in these games. This is a game they needed to have in the division. I look like a fool.
There is that. Okay, let's jump to the next one. New England Patriots, 21 points with Cam Newton back in the fold. Bills 24. It's not looking good for the Patriots and or Patriots fans, but it is what it is. And I got to all go back to, this thing is all about Cam Newton throwing the pick late in the game on the line, and he throws the pick. Has Brady done that? Yeah, but he did it after he won, I don't know how many Super Bowl rings. So you have one problem there, and the problem is at QB. Until that gets solved, Bill Belichick is going to be wishing that it was something better at QB. Next up is Tennessee Titans 20 and Cincinnati Bengals 18? No, 31? Bengals what? 31? What the heck is up? Jumping Jehoshaphat, what's going on there, man?
No. We have a rookie no more in Joe Burrow stepping up to the plate. He outplayed the $30 million man in Ryan Tannehill this game through a nice red zone interception early on in the game. The Tennessee Titans, they looked like real contenders earlier in the season. 2-game losing skid right now. Woo, pretenders.
Okay, I'm sensing a theme here, rookie QB theme. We're going to get back to that, aren't we, man? Or I guess that's your game for the day, shall we say. But I'm going to jump onto a game. Oh, actually, you're getting 2 games in a row. On our list right now, you get to do the Las Vegas Raiders 16 versus the Cleveland Browns. Okay, they got 6 points.
Okay, first and foremost, I have a bone to pick right here. The Raiders are in Las Vegas right now, and yet I'm here right now in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm still getting games from them like they're in Oakland. This is a no-no. Put America's team, give America what they want, give the Bay Area what they want, put the Dallas Cowboys on. No more Raider games.
Okay, but what about the game? I mean, they won.
Yeah, they won. It was a total defensive battle here. The weather and the elements definitely played a role here. It looked like early on in the game, the Cleveland Browns were going to take control of the game with the ground game. Las Vegas took it over late in the game and put it away.
I'd like to point out that the odds now are that with this particular game, if the Raiders end up in the Super Bowl for the AFC and they end up facing the Dallas Cowboys, since they beat the Browns and the Browns beat the Cowboys, the odds are definitely going to be in the Raiders' favor.
Yeah.
I kept a straight face that whole time. I think I deserve credit for that.
Your beard game is strong.
All right, let's drive down into the next game that actually means something. The Indianapolis Colts 41 points, Lions 21. And there's 2 things to take from this game. This is a really quick report. The early reports of the demise of Phillip Rivers. Okay? However, the reports of the oncoming demise of, let me look up his name here. Matt Patricia. Da, 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 da. Come on. How much more tread can be on the tire of this Ford reject?
Yeah, we have a dead man walking. But wouldn't it be funny to see Matt Patricia walk the plank? He'd snap that son of a bitch in half.
Ooh, ka-chung. All right, look, now you're going to dial up a game and talk to us about the Minnesota Vikings 28, the Green Bay Packers 22, and that's in the frozen confines of Lambeau Field. And they got their ass kicked.
Yeah, I got 2 words for you. Dalvin Cook. 4 total touchdowns on the day, over 200 total yards. And with that being said, remember when everyone early on in the season said this Packer team was a lot different than where they were the year before? The team that got smoked in the championship game? They're the exact same team. Run defense is a massive hole for this team, and it will be for the rest of the season. Mark my words.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I guess.
That was 78 words. I just wanted to point out. You said 2, and I started counting, and it was, I think, 78, something like that.
Give or take, you missed a word or two.
But the first 2 were powerful.
Yes.
Dalvin Cook. Yeah. Basically, it's amazing what you can do with a real running back. But enough about what the Dallas Cowboys don't have. Let's move on to another game. I had to get that in. All right. The New York Jets versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is a tale of where one team was actually an NFL team, and then the other team was not. And actually, the Chiefs really only had one player that showed up on a consistent basis today. But it happened to be Patrick Mahomes. And yeah, he may be making a crap load of money, but he earned it. And, yeah, they were the Jets, but, man, the guy was insane. Have you seen a QB in the modern era more fun to watch, Nate?
In the modern era, yeah, probably it's either going to be between him or Russell Wilson. Just by the way, I've seen a hobbit run around in circles and circles and circles and still make plays. That's just something out of a circus act. So I'm giving the nod to Russell Wilson in that degree.
Yeah, because Russell Wilson can do some of that grade school shit that I just can't believe that he can get away with. All right, next up, and I can't believe that you have this game to talk about because, it deals with my hometown team here since I'm in Long Beach. But the Los Angeles Rams scored 17 points today. Unfortunately, they let the Miami Dolphins and the rookie QB drop a 28 on them. And you got something to say about that, don't you?
Yeah, well, that's what happens. They knew coming into this game, once they get pressure over the middle on Jared Goff, he's going to turn the ball over, and turn the ball over he did. He did with 2 interceptions and 1 forced fumble. They took advantage of it, and the rookie quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, look at the stones on the coaching staff on Miami. To pull the trigger when you were on a 2-game winning streak, to yank your veteran quarterback out and put a rookie in.
Who was playing hot.
Yes.
He had a hot hand, man.
And the thing is, Tua took some shots in that game. There was early on, he had a sack fumble from Aaron Donald. Looked good. That's the first thing you want to see for a guy who broke his hip the year before, to see if he's going to be receptive to taking hits. And he looked fine.
All right, well, next up, we got a game that I watched every play on. The Pittsburgh Steelers 28, the Baltimore Ravens, they're playing at home, only put up 24, but the turnovers, man, I couldn't believe it. They had 3 turnovers before the end of the first half, and they were still ahead by a touchdown, which is mind-blowing. But you just can't keep doing that and expect Ben Roethlisberger to not be effective, which is what was happening in the first half of the game. And it just didn't end up that way because the Steelers came back 28-24. It was a back and forth contest in the fourth. I can very well see these 2 guys going for the AFC Championship. And yes, I did not mention Kansas City in that conversation. Their defense is not impressing me right now. We'll get back to that another day, another way. But these 2 guys do impress me. If not for Jackson throwing a boatload of turnovers today, I think Baltimore would have walked away with this game easily. So is that something Jackson can work on? I haven't seen anything Jackson can't work on. So let's just not even go there. But let's go and talk about the Los Angeles Chargers scoring 27 against the Denver Broncos, who are going to really come back and take the AFC, but not when they score 24 when the other team scores 27 against a rookie QB. Is that right?
Yeah, and everyone was looking to see what Drew Lock was going to come into his own early on in this season. They spent 2 draft picks getting him weapons with Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler in the draft. So far, they've made a nice comeback. They were down early 27-3, I believe, and now they've gotten within a field goal. So who knows how this game's going to shake out?
Well, both QBs threw interceptions, man. I mean, Locke threw 1, Herbert threw 2, but then, Herbert came back and threw 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. He was fearless. He's one of those guys like Mahomes. When Mahomes makes a bad play and you go like, oh, wow. And then you look at his face and you can tell that he doesn't even remember that. And it was mere seconds ago. It's like gone. And this guy is fearless. I loved him, man. I loved him. I thought it was awesome. And Phillip Rivers left the team in good hands there. All right, now we're going to go to your hometown and your favorite team, San Francisco 20, Seahawks 30. And let's be honest, I know you were rooting for the Seahawks here, but tell me how the game went down. All right.
All right. Well, the San Francisco 49ers fan base could eat a bowl of AIDS-riddled dicks as far as I'm concerned. But look at the scoreboard. The last place San Francisco 49ers will continue to be in last place when this game is over. So just remember that.
Well, it is what it is. The last game we're going to talk about, which is with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter still, the New Orleans Saints against the Chicago Bears. And 23-20, man. The Saints are up by 3. Breeze has the ball. 3 minutes, 19 left. Wow, 23-20? The Bears have been playing good football, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's so far this game, they've been talking consistently about the poor quarterback play. Nick Foles has just not looked right. I mean, I never thought.
What's the difference? They were winning with Trubisky and they set him. I don't get it.
I've never ever thought I was going to utter the words "put in Trubisky," but I am.
Yeah, but the last time you did it, you were actually talking about a sandwich, and it was. But never mind, we're not going there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what they're wanting. I think what they're doing here is they were looking for an out from Trubisky. Okay, we need to move on. Fuck it, let's go. But they're doing well. This is a good team. Trubisky can play. His first season showed that. What the hell happened?
They misevaluated him. As simple as that. I mean,
that first season, he was awesome.
I wouldn't say awesome. I think he
for a rookie.
Yeah, for a rookie. That's like being the smartest retard.
Not for a guy drafted in front of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Deshaun Watson, two $40 million quarterbacks.
Or my mother. Okay.
Yeah,
but enough of that. Okay. All right. I get your point. 23-20. We don't know where that game's going to go. And actually, the 49ers, 20-30 with the Seahawks up by 10. That game still has about 4 minutes left in there as well. We're not calling a winner there, but I just couldn't resist watching the smile creep across Nate Dowdy's face. That's it for right now. We're getting ready for Sunday Night Football.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is going to be
the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Okay, and let's give it a quick rundown. DiNucci, the man that's not won, well, he has completed a pass. The dude has a lot of stats in the NFL. DiNucci, the starting QB for the Dallas Cowboys, he now, in a very, very small window, he has managed to create stats. He completed a pass, so he's got that. Okay. He ran the football, so he has running stats. Okay. He was sacked several times. He threw an interception, so he's got that going for him. And he also has fumbled. So
yeah.
The last one left is touchdown. So I'm expecting nothing but touchdowns tonight for the Dallas Cowboys from DiNucci. There you go. You heard it.
I get it. I mean, I tried this in Madden and it still didn't work.
Oh yeah, the heroin's hitting right about now. Oh yeah, baby, it's feeling good. It's feeling good.
Okay. We got to call this one a wrap.
I'm hallucinating. Okay. Or was it acid? I forget. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm thinking of a Cowboys victory. The Cowboys actually could win, but it would take a wake up of the defense, and you never know when that's going to happen. Right now, they're not playing in a defense that they understand. They're out of touch. Until that gets fixed, the Cowboys are not in any game. Would you disagree with that, Nick?
Yeah, they're not going to be in any game with the way they're playing defense and the way they turn the ball over.
Well, great. Okay, that's all we have for tonight. And Nate, you can sign us off.
All right. Well, guys, hit the subscribe button if you do yourselves a favor. Hit subscribe, hit the notify bell, do all that good stuff. Follow Stephen Vanover at Stephen Vanover. Follow me at No Remorse Sports. And lastly, listen like you play with intensity.
Hi.